All right, so this is going to be the screen that it comes to when you click on the link that I've emailed to you. Just type in the email address here that I've sent it to and your password. Everyone's password currently right now is the word test, no capitals. If you want to change that, you're welcome to, but just for now, know that your password is test. So log in. And it's going to bring you to, this is going to be your home screen. It's got your name right up here, and it's showing you all the time entries that you've entered for today. So I'm going to enter my time for today. It brings me to this screen here. I choose my date, my class. Now all of your classes, hopefully, are in here, but you don't have to select them. You can just type them in here. So let's say that I was teaching, I don't know, junior parkour. Sounds good. I taught that for 2 hours. And if we want to put any description in this box here, we will do that here. More so if there are any details, like if you choose the category admin, then you should probably be putting some details in here about what you were doing. Or if you're an ordinary, not that you're ordinary, but if you are coaching staff and you're putting any office time in, I know that there's some people who do some social media work and things like that, then maybe putting your details in here as well. But let's just go back and leave this as parkour, or junior parkour, no descriptions, and submit. All right, it says it was loaded successfully, and now here in my today timesheet, I've got 2 hours. I'll add another. Let's say I also, I don't know, was doing a spring break camp. I did that for 4 hours. And let's also add just some admin time. Oh, my kid's coming downstairs. You guys are about to hear him. And here I'm going to say we did some pit cleaning. I don't know. What do you guys do? And close that there. There we go. There's today's time. You'll see right down here is your total hours for today and all the entries that you've made. If you've made any mistakes in here, let's say you actually didn't teach junior parkour, you can go right in and say, well, actually I was teaching parkour, advanced parkour, and press submit and give it a moment and it will update that for you. The same being that you can update any time. Let's say you're like, oh, I actually was there for 2.5 hours. Again, it will update that for you. This column right here just shows that this is still pending, which means it has not been reviewed by any of the admin staff and gone into payroll processing. So that's all that means. It's still open. It can still be edited. All right, finally, I'm just going to introduce you to some of the tabs up here. This will look a little bit different if you are on your cell phone. On your cell phone, these tabs aren't available, but you can see them by clicking on the little icon right here beside the Key City Gymnastics title. It'll be 3 lines. Click on that, and all of these options become available to you. So today's summary is this one that we were just reviewing right here, but you also have the option of clicking on time card. This is going to show you all your time card entries that still have a pending status, so that are still open and haven't been approved for payroll yet. So here again we can see everything that I have right here. Let's say that I needed to enter a time for yesterday because I forgot to do that. I still have the option here of clicking add time, and I can click yesterday for my time. I can pick what I was working on. I can still type in my hours and any description, clicking submit. And now we see here that my time card has updated and it shows yesterday's time and today's time and still gives me my summaries for each day. In this field, or in this screen, I also have the option of deleting. So if I want to delete an entry, here's where I can do that. Yeah, so that's that one. And then our last field here is just if you are wondering about your class, like what options there are in the drop-down list, this is kind of where we can look at that. So it's a list of everything, the program and then the classes. So we can see here when we go to competitive, we've got all the classes that fall under competitive. Junior gym, we've got all the classes that are falling under that, and so on. And if I keep scrolling down, we've got all of them here. So if you want to review this, know where something is going as far as budgeting wise, know if your class is listed and if where your class falls in the programming, you're free to just review this. And let me know, am I missing anything? Do I need to add anything, change anything? Have I put in a typo? Is the name of the class incorrect? I don't know, you guys. This is your world, and I'm just doing my best to try to make it more simple for all of us. And more accurate recording. That's really the important thing here, is this system is going to give us accurate recording. Because every time that you guys enter one of these time entries in, it'll generate reports on my end and on the office staff's end that tells us how many hours of your days, of your weeks, went to competitive, recreational, junior gym, admin work, and all that kind of stuff. It's going to build us reports for that. So I really appreciate this, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a phone call, drop me an email, or send me a text message. I'm available. I really want to see a system that helps the gym, and I'm hoping that this could be it. So feel free just to get a hold of me if you're seeing anything, having any trouble, want to give some input, or want to give some praise.